I feel like we've got to be very close. This feels like the right area. It should be right, like right down here maybe. Look for a crater. Okay. Let's get up higher. Okay, there's a crater. Do you think it's this big one right over here? To our right? I know we must be really close, so let's head down and just start cruising around. We've got to be like just about on top of it. Hey, is that it? No, it's just a rock. All right, let's come up a little bit. There's a few more craters over this way. I've been told that you can see it pretty clearly from pretty high up. See, the only time I've seen someone go to it, they came down here at nighttime. So I don't know any of the landmarks or anything like that. Feel like we must be so close. Aha! Man, that is a lot cooler than I was expecting. Wow. Yeah, it's going to be unbelievable when you can actually get inside one of these things. Ah, so there's a piece there that looks like it's an engine. Yeah, I don't know. Would this ship fit through there? Let's see. Do you think we can fit in here somehow? I know there's a 0.0 chance of getting in here. Yeah. But hey, let's try to squeeze in here, huh? Wait. Yeah, there's nowhere else to go. Whoops-a-daisy. It all goes south in just a second when it's ready. Okay. Yeah, let's go explore this thing. See, I should have brought a dragonfly with me to drive around in this thing. Can I please get out of this ship? Pick up the pace a little bit here. I don't need to walk every moment of the day. Man, if we had brought the Prospector could have flown through this thing. So this, if I'm looking at it right, this is just an engine, I think, right? Wow, it's a long way to the ground. Yeah, I have looked at that one for sure. It would be cool, but I love the Freelancer, and I've got the Der variant. And kind of what I was thinking is it's like the mini constellation in a way. You can throw your dragonfly in it, and it's got quarters for 4 crew members, and you can do some pretty long distance trips. But it's the biggest ship that can fit inside a small jump point. So you have a little bit more ability to move around freely. So I really like the Freelancer. Definitely am going to get myself a bigger ship at some point. Yeah, I like the Banu Merchantman. That's what I'd like to get. Someone in my org has one. And I'm very jealous. I mean, we're not going to actually see it in game for quite a while. But it's pretty awesome. Also, another guy in my org has the Carrack, which is amazing. That's like the... If the Freelancer is Constellation Light, then that is... The Carrack is like the Constellation Prime, you know? So what's in the $795 package? Yeah, see that? What we were standing in, I think, was just an engine. It's unbelievable. Go up and look at this engine, and then we'll go down. For $310, you can buy the Banu Merchantman LTI on eBay. I can't say it's not tempting. You know, I'd love to have that ship. That ship and the Defender. Those are the 2 ships that are in the game or have been announced that are the most interesting to me. You know, and that's because $795 package comes with almost all the ships available. Ah, I see what you mean. So you could pay $310 for the one ship, or you could pay $795 and have most of the ships. Well, you know, I mean, really, for me, it's the merchantman and the defender. Once I had those two, you know, my org, we're gonna get an Orion. We're gonna go in together, get an Orion. So if I've got a freelancer, a prospector, a merchantman, a defender, like that fulfills all the roles that I really need to fill. I think I would be more than happy with my personal fleet if I added those two ships to it. I mean, of course, I'm going to add little things like rovers and stuff like that. Like I've got the Tumbril Cyclone, ooh, which is exciting. I'm really into that. But I'm sure they're going to come out with a lot more, and I'd like to get something that can also be like a utility vehicle, can really carry a lot of cargo. Cyclone can't carry that much. The Ursa doesn't seem like it can carry all that much. It'd be nice to have a little hauler. Man, this is cool. This really kind of gives you a little bit of a sense of the scale, because this is like half full of sand, and it's massive. I mean, half the volume of this place is underground. Okay, so the 795 package has the Aurora MR, the Mustang Alpha, 300i, Avenger Stalker, Reliant Core, Cutlass Black, Hornet, that's the Super Hornet, I think, Freelancer, Constellation Andromeda, and the Dragonfly Black. Well, you know, that's a really good package if you're starting from nothing, but I've already got the Freelancer and the Dragonfly, and really those are the two that are the most attractive to me, other than the Cutlass Black is a really cool ship, but since I have the Freelancer, it fulfills a lot of the same needs, you know. While the Cutlass is really cool, I don't have a need for it. I've been thinking that at some point I might make a little for the sleek design of the Cutlass Black. Yeah, it's a great ship. I think that I personally like the Freelancer better, but I don't think that one ship is better than the other. You should absolutely get all the Cutlasses. Yeah, that would be amazing. We've got all Cutlasses represented in the Tommyknockers, which is my org, so I'll have access to them, and that'll be cool. I'm actually really excited to see what happens with the Cutlass Red. The Cutlass Red is such a cool ship. There's no other ship in the game like it yet. And my cousin actually has that one. This is cool. Man, check it out. Here's the bridge. Ooh, does not want me to go up there. Okay, let's see if we can get a good running start. No. Okay, we're going to come in through the top. But yeah, having a dedicated like medical ship, and especially a small maneuverable one like that, is gonna be really cool. Especially because you know it's gonna come into the game. It'll be like the first ship. Dang, they really don't want me to get up there. The first ship that'll be able to do medical stuff. That's gonna be a lot of fun. In the same way that I've got a prospector, and I'm really excited about that because it's going to be the first ship that you're going to be able to do mining on. And it's just really exciting to be able to test out that mechanic first. You said, I just hate that you missed out on so many ships due to not knowing about this game before. Yeah, you know, it took me a long time to find out about it too. Shit, I was trying to get on the other side of that rail. Or even like just that I didn't get on board with things quickly enough. Like the Merchantman, when it came out, I was like, oh, that's cool. But I didn't realize that it's actually much more than cool. It's awesome. And I should have gotten it when it was on concept sale. Because it's gotten so much bigger. Yeah, we're getting in this thing now. Although we may get stuck, but you know, that's the point of the game at this point, is to see what you can get away with. Right now, look at this. There's a collision up here on this glass. Okay, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Woo boy. Okay, let's see if there's a collision on this one. Nice, we got up here. Yeah, we're in the bridge. Here's where the hologram would be. Let's pretend that our head's tilted just a little bit there. Now, where are these sparks coming from? That's what I want to know. There's absolutely can't be a power plant right here on only the bridge, can there? Ah, here's a console. Oof. I may be really getting in too deep. Oh no, I'm still moving around okay. Yeah, they got some bugs to work out, huh? Now here it is. This is the bridge. This may be the only time that Vern Fonk is ever at the helm of a Javelin. Take it in. Take it in, Vern. Enjoy it while it lasts. Okay. There's the way back through. All right. I wonder if we injured ourselves doing that. Well, it looks like we're okay. You wish we had mag boots to stand upright. Yeah, you know, I wish that our like EVA packs would work on the land, not in a way that we could like zip around, because I wouldn't like that mechanic, but also because it's not realistic, because there's gravity here, and they're not powerful enough. But if we could use it to just give ourselves a little bit of a boost, that would be really cool. If it could maybe, you know, on this moon, maybe it could, if I jump, it can kind of get me up another 3 feet or something like that. That would be really cool. All right, we're about to get dangerous. Nice. The running leap. Ooh, it's getting too steep. We are, that's nice. Look at that. This is another thing too. We need a button to toggle the HUD in your first person view in the visor. Because I don't need all these markers all the time. It's distracting. Okay, let's see if we can get a little further over here. Woo. Ooh, that noise is nice. Makes you as scared as you should be to be standing here like this. That little creak. Reminding you that this is a rusting hull and it is not safe to be climbing on it like this. Now those, can we jump down in there? What's down there? Oh, whoa. I'm really pushing it here. I should not. What am I doing? Okay. Let's get back down. Go check out another area of this. We're going to pretty thoroughly explore this thing, I think. It's taken us so long to find it. I'm going to take off straight up and keep an eye on the landscape as I do it. And maybe that'll imprint on my memory and I'll be able to come back here by memory. So I feel like something I would really like to see happen. And of course I know that it's just a matter of, yeah, or we could like place a beacon or something like that, or note it in our star map. One thing that I would really love to see, and I know that the reason why we haven't is just because there has not been time for them to do this sort of stuff yet, and eventually they will. But I want to explore this, and I want to be able to, if I'm willing to spend the time, unearth the story. Like, what happened here before the accident? What happened during the accident? What's happened since? Like, can I be like a private investigator? That's what I want. I think that would be a really cool emergent kind of gameplay thing where you can solve the mystery, and maybe there's a way to make money doing that. I mean, maybe it's not a mystery, maybe it's just a like research project, but PI work, that's really what it is. Okay, so what's going on here then? Whew, that's a long way down. Does it just... I think it just connects. I'm like turning my head to the side away from the microphone, thinking that that's gonna make it easier to look down here. Okay. Well, if I jump down there, I'm gonna die. I wonder if it's like a pit that you'll never come back from, or if it's connected to that main hangar down there. It looks like it's connected to the main hangar. We'll go down and check it out. You can't wait until add-on makers to make add-ons. Yeah, for modding it out. Yeah, it's going to be cool, and obviously it's not going to be in the PU, but I think that because this game, what they've really done is instead of trying to make a game, they're trying to make tools for you to create your own game in a way where they're saying, here's a universe, here's the systems that operate that universe. So now it's time for you to figure out what you want to do in that place. That's what's so cool about it. And that also means that once you can make mods, is this it? Once you can make mods, there's going to be no limit to what people will do with these mechanics. Because, I mean, look at Skyrim for one. Skyrim, there's just things you would have never imagined, and it's so limited. Yeah, that would have been certain death in there. We would have been stuck in that pit forever. Well, you know, I think I'm kind of excited because, you know, if you could make a planet, you could probably make Nirn. You could make the planet or Nirn. Is it Nirn? I always called it Nirn. But you could make the planet that Skyrim and Oblivion and all these things, like other Elder Scrolls games where they took place. And you could just make this kind of medieval fantasy world. Like, people can make games that have nothing to do with space. They can make a planet, make a little solar system, and just no means to travel it. So you're stuck on your planet, and you can just look at the sky and you can see these other celestial bodies around you. That'll be amazing. That'll be cool. I can't wait to see what games people make once they have the tools that will come along with modding this game. So he said, eventually I might want to buy a head motion tracker so you can move your head in game and look around. Yeah, that will be really cool. I always thought they were a little bit funny, like the track IR, because you turn your head, but you still have to keep looking forward. But once I saw Squirrel, the streamer Squirrel, he uses it for like Euro Trucker and things like that. Like, it is a little bit funny. But it really works. It kind of gives you another hand to be controlling your mouse. And you know, now that I start talking about it, what I somehow almost forgot about is you don't need a head tracker for this game. You don't need a track IR. I mean, it works. You don't need it though, because when they come out with the camera functionality for this, that's going to be for like tracking your face and all that for the face over IP, it's also going to track your head movement. So you won't need any sort of tracking device on. You just point your camera at your face and that's it. It tracks your face, so it knows the perspective. It knows which way you're turning your head. It's kind of like a cool byproduct of the even cooler face over IP system, which is going to be absolutely amazing. To be able to like look someone in the face, and when they laugh, they smile, you know, and you hear it coming through their mouth. And there's going to be like, what do you call it? Like spatial information in the voice comms. So if I'm standing right in front of you and talking, it's going to be loud. But if I'm standing 100 feet away, you're barely going to be able to make out my voice. And so if I'm walking through Levski and we're having a conversation with each other, people can sneak by and eavesdrop on that. You plan on getting a 3 monitor setup and it'll go on all 3 monitors. I don't think that'll be a problem. And by the way, I also hope that at some point I'll be able to do the same, because for me, imagining yeah, I think it'll kind of tie it to your, because it'll treat those 3 monitors sort of, the game I think will see that as like 3 or as 1 single very long screen. So if you just pop your camera on that middle screen, I think you'll be fine. There might be a little bit of dialing in to be done, but I think I don't see a reason why that wouldn't work. Wow, this is cool. But yeah, I think that having 3 monitors, set them up like a cockpit, get in your ship, and be able to do that will be so cool and so immersive. I plan on, I was looking at the farming simulator, like little add-on console that's full of buttons and switches. It's got a little joystick on it. It's like $150. And it seems super cool, and it seems to me like it would be so good for this game because you can bind all those buttons to different functionality in your ship. And I was really seriously looking at it, and then I started thinking, you know, for $150, I can probably build my own MIDI device and use real metal switches and buttons and things, so that not only do I have the same functionality as that, but instead of it all being plastic, I get that like tactile experience of flipping a real toggle switch. And that's kind of, at this point, sort of my ultimate setup, is to have a little console in front of me, mount my joysticks into it and have 3 monitors. Like, I feel like short of VR, that's as immersive as it gets. SciTech, yep. Yeah, the SciTech. Yeah, you know, I want to get... I've got the dual joysticks. What I've got right now are the Thrustmaster, what is it, T16000Ms. And they're good. I like them. I think that you can't do any better without hopping over to that, the Warthog. But if you want to have the left stick, you've got to have it custom built. And there's someone who does it. They make very high quality, really great ones, but you're going to end up spending $400 or $500 for that joystick in between buying the actual stick and then having it modified to be a left hand. So I think I'll probably just stick with the T16. Although I do want to get the throttle that comes when you get the HOTAS set up with the T16000M and the throttle. I want to get whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my God. What just happened? Whoa. That was a little bit insane. Glad that we survived that. Look at our shields, are all the way down, just about. Man, a little bit more of that and we might have might not have made it out of here alive. Okay, so let's say goodbye to the Javelin, and we're gonna go straight up and see if that manages to do anything for my memory the next time I try to come out here. So you say you want to do the same as this one guy did and build your own captain's chair with a space for your throttle and HOTAS, and hope that they make an app for the game that lets you control the ship functions. You don't need an app to do it. There's I think you can basically, you probably are thinking of the same guy that I've seen who built this insane, is like really dark